Can you see me, hear me clearly?
Very good.
Very good.
Very good. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Mm. Okay, then first we do the refuge and Bodhisattva prayer. With a wish to free all beings, I shall always go for refuge to Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha until I reach full enlightenment. Namo Guru Namo Bodhisattva'S. Namo Dhammaya. Namo Sanghaya. Namo Gurave. Namo Bodhisattva'S. Namo Dhammaya. Namo Sanghaya. Namo Gurave. Namo Bodhaya. Namo Dhammaya. Namo Sanghaya. Bodhisattva. Sanja Jodan Zoja Jonala Janjo Madodane Jasoshe Lagya Shoshe Jeva Sonange Gala Benje Sangen Rova. Okay. Yeah, like I said before, those on the panelist, you better to open your window. Mm. So the yeah, first we do the 2 minutes breathing meditation. 2 minutes breathing meditation. Keep your body straight. Keep your body straight. Head straight. Take a deep breath. And let yourself fully relax. Physically, emotionally, mentally, fully relax. And then just watch the sensation of the every movement that you're breathing in and out. Just watch it. Witness it. Okay. And second, uh, you reflect to yourself. You have to the belief that your true nature is we call the right intention towards you and your life. Uh, so you say, you tell loud and clear to yourself that my true nature is pure, joy, love, and the wisdom and power. You have to tell yourself loud and clear. Uh, mm. So you're mm, so close your eyes. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Don't do anything. And tell yourself that my ultimate nature is Buddha nature. It is pure. I'm pure. My nature is pure. Love, joy, the wisdom, and power. You have to tell this to yourself 3 times. My true nature, my ultimate nature is pure, primordially pure and primordially free from any stain. My true nature is love. It's joy, wisdom, and power. Second time again, you tell yourself loud and clear. My true nature is Buddha nature. That is pure, primordially pure and free from any stain. His nature is love. His nature is joy. His nature is wisdom, power, and light. His nature is light. Okay, then we meditate on the bodhicitta. That the bodhicitta is the seeking that purity for the sake of all the sentient beings. Seeking that enlightenment experience in order to free all sentient beings. So develop a strong intention so that the bodhicitta mind, if the born within you and when you experience, that the benefit is the tremendous, immense benefit, as we explained before. It will take care of everything. Once you, the born and experience within you, this bodhicitta mind, will purify all the negativities and obscurations. All the darkness will be purified with this light. When you have the mind of bodhicitta, it will accumulate all the merit that you need, all the positive potentials that you need. For throughout your life. And when you have that mind of bodhicitta, then you will gain the tremendous inner strength and stability to go through any difficulties and obstacles in your life. When you have that mind of bodhicitta, then it brings a tremendous the warmth and joy to yourself and to the people in and around your life. To your loved one, dear one, to your family, to the community, and to the world. The mind of the bodhicitta brings the tremendous joy in this life, in next life, and all the future life. So this mind of bodhicitta is the elixir of life. It transforms all your perception, thoughts, emotion, the energy, all the activities of life into the gold of your spiritual practice. That's why all the Buddha of 3 times, they investigate for a long period from what is the best that can help all the sentient beings. They found out only the mind of the bodhicitta. So we reflect on the benefit of all the benefit of mind of awakening, the bodhicitta. So after that, then since when we have the mind of bodhicitta, awakening mind, so we meditate on it. Now we meditate on it. Develop a very strong, deep and strong think and feel. I want to realize my full potential. So then I can bring the maximum benefit to all the sentient beings. I want to be fully awakened. So then I can guide all the beings to be fully awakened. I want to experience the inner everlasting peace and happiness of nirvana. So then I can share this with all the beings in the universe. I want to realize the Buddha within me. So then I can set all the beings free from all forms of suffering. Okay. So that's what we learned up until now. And that has been the homework I have up until now. I hope you have been done your homework every day, past. So that today, where we reached, we continue the teaching on the Bodhisattva way of life. Where the first chapter verses, we reached to the verses 15. So up to the verses 14, it explains all the benefit of the mind, of the mind of bodhicitta, awakening mind. The verse 15, it says that, in brief, the awakening mind should be understood to be two types: the mind that aspires to awaken and the mind that ventures to do so. Yeah. So the two types of bodhicitta. First, I want you to understand two types of bodhicitta. It's called two types of bodhicitta. The conventional bodhicitta and ultimate bodhicitta is also called a relative bodhicitta and absolute bodhicitta. So the conventional bodhicitta is rooted on the compassion. It's born from compassion. So it focuses on all the sentient beings. So it interested in helping all the sentient beings. So the ultimate bodhicitta is the wisdom. It is the wisdom. Wisdom of knowing who am I? Wisdom of knowing your potential. Wisdom of knowing the meaning. It is the insight, knowing your ultimate nature. Your ultimate nature. That is the shunyata, emptiness. So the conventional bodhicitta is compassion. Ultimate bodhicitta is the wisdom. So the compassion conventional bodhicitta is born from the ultimate bodhicitta. So the compassion is born from wisdom. Wisdom is the seed. Compassion is a fully blossomed flower. Mm. Yeah, so the wisdom, the ultimate bodhicitta, that is the wisdom knowing, as I said, it's an insight into the ultimate reality of yourself, your true nature, your potential, knowing who you are. Mm. So this to know who you are, first you must have an urge to know who you are. First, you have to ask yourself, who am I? If you don't ask, you don't get it, like I always said. First, you have a feeling of thirsty. When you have feeling of thirsty, you go and find out a water to quench your thirsty. First, you must have an appetite. Appetite. No appetite, then I'm not going to find a food and eat. First, you ask. That's what I'm saying. So if you don't ask, then I'll give you the answer. If you didn't ask, this answer will not help you. Even it's a real answer, it doesn't matter. It didn't help you. First of all, it has no value. You didn't ask, you got it. You take it as a granted. You don't have a longing. Yeah. So the first thing to have the wisdom to understand who am I, you must have a ask. Who am I? You must have a wonder to know who I am. Am I in my body? Am I my feeling, thoughts? Am I the feeling? Yeah, because the many times you identify yourself with your body. You say, I'm tall, I'm small, I'm very fat, I'm very slim. I need to lose my weight. So I become very slim, beautiful. I'm very happy. and I need to lose some, so I become light, So that you identify yourself with the body, nothing else. You reduce yourself to a body, a material. Body is the material, okay? And sometimes we identify ourselves with our thoughts. I'm very bad. Why? Because I'm thinking very bad. I'm very good because I'm thinking the good stuff. I'm pure because my mind is pure. I'm impure because my mind is impure. Mm. And sometimes you identify yourself with your emotion. And you're feeling today, you're feeling great because you receive the good news that you got a promotion. I feel it very good. Very good. And a minute later, your friend told me, we made a mistake. It's not you who got the promotion. It's your friend who got the promotion. I get depressed. I feel very sad. So you identify yourself with just a feeling, you see? That's why your mind it's like the stock market, like this. It drives you crazy. Very unstable and imbalanced. Because you identify yourself with a totally feeling which is very unstable. That's why it drives you crazy. And sometimes you identify yourself with the bank balance. I'm very rich because I have this much money in my retirement account, saving account. I'm very rich. I'm very poor now. All my saving is gone. I lost all of my savings. I'm very poor. You see? So one of the main reasons why your mind has been unsettled, unrest, the disturbed, because you identify yourself with the wrong object. You identify yourself with your body, your thoughts, your emotion, and your wealth, outer. Which is very unstable. These are unstable, constantly changes, constantly comes and goes, rise and falls, fall and rise. So that is not you. So here we're trying to find out. And Buddha found that you are not your body. You are not thoughts, your emotion. You have to understand that. You are not your body. You are not your thoughts. You are not your feeling. You are not the bank balance. Beyond your body, your thoughts, your emotion, there's something beyond it. The quintessential of yourself, the essence, the juice of yourself. When you squeeze your body, your thoughts, your emotion, your energy, when you squeeze it, the juice come out of it. It's the juice of the Buddha nature. That is it. That is your ultimate nature, the Buddha nature, the emptiness, the shunyata. That is your origin. That is the both of your inheritance and destination. Both, huh? That's your inheritance and destination, both. That's where you're coming from. You're coming from this emptiness, this light. That's your root. That's your the ultimate source. You're coming from where? The light of emptiness. That's the Buddha nature. You remember that. That's who you are. The light of emptiness. You did not come from darkness. You're coming from this light of emptiness. You did not come from this material stuff. You're coming from this spirit. So that's your the inheritance. So you and then where you go after this life? You go to to your source, the light, the same source, the light of emptiness, the Buddha nature. You go back. You're born from that light of emptiness. You die into that light of emptiness. You come from this light of emptiness, ultimate nature. You go back to this, the light of emptiness. Yeah, so that we call the light of emptiness. That is your potential. Your potential to put the end to the suffering. That is the potential to realize and experience everlasting peace and happiness. That is your only hope. That is the only for the possibility of everything. That potential makes you everything is possible. That potential makes you can be fully awakened, and you can guide others to be fully awakened. That the light of emptiness has a tremendous resources, inexhaustible resources. Inexhaustible potential, skill, creativity, the wisdom and power, the energy in the soul. so your quintessential nature, when you squeeze all your body, speech, your mind, thoughts, and emotion, the juice that you're coming out is that way. Okay? That juice is we call Buddha nature. So it has tremendous dimensions. First of all, when you reach it and experience it, the many experience, infinite experiences. When you close your eyes and you go and reach to it, the light of the emptiness. When you reach to it, when you reach to this, the root, your center. When you reach to many experience, the first one is when you reach to it, you feel very grounded, very rooted. You become immovable, like Mount Everest. Like that's why we call Vajra, diamond, Kim Gang. You know, Vietnamese called Kim Gang. The Chinese called Jinggang. 你变成金刚了, you become Vajra, indestructible. And second experience, when you reach and experience it, tremendous tranquility, immense serenity, deep inner peace, deep inner peace. And when you experience, you feel, wow, life is so simple. Life is so simple. Free from all the complexities. You feel like, wow, the first time in my life, I realized how simple my life it is. Our thought makes life complicated. Our feelings makes our life complicated. Out of nothing, we make an issue. No issue, we like to make an issue. Small issue, we like it to make it big. But in reality, when you reach or you touched your Buddha nature and experience, wow, life and reality is very simple. as simple as flowing the river flowing. That's it. And then when you touch it, experience that light of the emptiness, the Buddha nature, then you feel that, oh, I'm the light. I'm the light. My whole life has been light. And I'm light, and I'm going to be light. How come up until now I don't see it? I have eyes, but I'm blind. I don't see that. I have ears. I'm deep. I don't hear this up until now. I'm feeling, but up until now I don't feel it. I have sense, but I never sense this. I'm the light. Sometimes I don't have feeling at all. I'm numb, you know. I've been intoxicated, you know. And then there's a tremendous, unfathomable, inexpressible joy that born from it. So that's who you are. That's who you are. That's the ultimate bodhicitta, is the wisdom that know that you are the light of the joy, tranquility, simple, yet powerful. The emptiness, no ego, no self. So the one master put these two very simple. A student asked the master, what is the conventional bodhicitta and ultimate bodhicitta? What is the compassion, love, and what is the wisdom? The master, an open arm is the compassion and love, conventional bodhicitta. And the wisdom is, same arm is empty, nothing. Means no ego, no self. Means it's beautiful. Compassion is open arms. And open arms. Wisdom is empty hand. Ah, you see. So that's who you are. So you need to know that my quintessential, the essence of my nature, my true face is this light of emptiness. That is inherently goodness. Some people call it basic sanity. So that you want the wisdom understand for you to know this. You are the light of emptiness. That's who you are. When you know who you are, you know all the sentient beings carries the same nature. You know all the sentient. When you know yourself, you know everybody. That's why Buddha called it seer of the one is the seer of all the existence. Seer, if you know one, you know everything. If you know you are the light of emptiness, then when you look at your loved one, your parents, your kids, your girlfriend, boyfriend, all your relatives, they all, true nature is the light of emptiness. Then when you look at the stranger, the same. They all carry the light of emptiness. Look at the enemy, the same. They all carry the light of emptiness. Look at the whole universe, all the existence. They're all the fundamental level of the nature is a light of emptiness. You see. So that's why Buddha call it knower of one is the knower of all. Know yourself. That's the light of emptiness. That's start. This is you. When you know yourself, you are the light of emptiness. That gives a tremendous, the hope, tremendous, the possibilities. That's who you are. You are diamond. Now you know you are diamond. You are not a pepper. Don't settle yourself with a small petal, you know. You are the invaluable, priceless diamond. Diamond sometimes break, it's okay. You sometimes break, you know. You sometimes break. Diamond sometimes break, but breaking diamond, still a diamond. So you you never forget this one, huh? I'm the diamond. That's who you are. So when you think yourself, I'm the diamond, and you slowly, you feel like you're a diamond. When you think and feel like you're a diamond, then you will act like a diamond. That's knowing that you are the light of emptiness. You are the diamond. That is called the wisdom of realizing ultimate nature of yourself, the Shunyata. That is the ultimate bodhicitta, the insight into the true nature of yourself. So from it, when you understand, two things will born out of it. What one is the wisdom. You born the wisdom of knowing the whole, knowing whole existence, all the being a light of emptiness. Through knowing yourself is a light of emptiness. The wisdom born. With this wisdom as a seed, then it gives birth to the love and compassion. Then the true compassion bonds out of it. True compassion bonds out of it. How? True compassion bonds out of that wisdom. So then you realize all the beings, the ultimate nature is the light of emptiness, the pure love, joy, serenity. Yet, because of they don't realize who they are, they confused about themselves, they ignorant about themselves, they misunderstand themselves. Because of that, they cling to the self. Because of clinging to the self, then clinging to mind. Because of clinging to me, then start clinging to mind. Become very possessive. Because of clinging to me and mine, then fear arises. Fear of losing it. Because of that fear, then anger arises. Jealousy arises. Or the delusion arises. Because of that delusion, they create karma. And then they experience in samsara all sorts of suffering of aging, sickness, meeting what they do not want to meet in their life. Not meeting what they want to meet in their life. The suffering of not fulfilling their wishes. So all the suffering started from there, unnecessarily. So you're born, it gives rise to the tremendous compassion. How unnecessarily all the beings are going through tremendous suffering. Because of the confusion, not knowing, the ignorant about the light. The true nature is the light of emptiness, but yet they're not being able to see it. Because of that ignorance. Such tremendous compassion come out. When then the bond within you, not only bond within you, then you express it. Express it. That compassion. So with this expression of the compassion, then all this, the obstacles in your life, any obstacles in your life, can be dissolved with the compassion. For example, I just remember a story of the Milarepa. When Milarepa was doing a retreat in the cave, some demons, he is skeptical, he's doubt, he's suspicious. How about if demons coming from that crack in my cave? You know, as soon as he suspect a demon coming from the crack in his crack of the rock in his cave, then he did many the prayers to drive them away. No, they didn't leave. Nothing works. Then he realized, and then he laughed to himself. And then he said, all the demons, you came to my cave, I welcome you with my open arms, and stay as long as you like to stay. And then this demon go one after another, they dissolved. At the end, left only one. And the Milarepa, out of the tremendous compassion, was said, I see you. and I hear you. The last one also dissolved. So what this story is telling, think that you resist, it becomes stronger. Think that you resist, it becomes stronger. First of all, what it's telling is, this storytelling is, all the obstacles, all the demons, who invited? It's you invited. You send the invitation letter. You doubt about it. You suspect about it. Oh, do I have a black magic? Oh, I have a harm from this and that person. You send irresistible invitation letter for the obstacle, please come. Irresistible, invitation letter. Okay. And when they come, you give the strength to themselves. You resist. You resist. You resist. Resistance, they make them strong. I don't want. First, you invited them. First, you invited them. You are the one who invited them. When they come, then you resist them. Then you resist them and give them the power. Make them stronger. So here, another two things you can take away from this story is, first, don't send an invitation letter. Okay, if you don't want, first, don't send an invitation letter. Don't send a love letter. Throw doubt, skeptical, suspicion, or bad thing is going to happen in my life. Or black magic is coming. That person maybe, yesterday I met, after meeting him, I feel very bad. Now I got the black magic. Don't send that invitation letter, okay? Just in case you are not cautious, you are unmindful, you are unawareness, unconscious, you have been careless, you already sent an invitation letter through your bad habit, Now you realize you sent an invitation letter. It's okay. And then they come, when they all these obstacles come in your life through your invitation letter. The second thing, when they come, you say, don't resist them. Don't resist. Don't resist. Because the resistance make them really stronger. They grow. Any obstacle, any problem in your life, don't resist. Out of love and compassion, you accept it. Say, I see you, I hear you. stay as long as you want and enjoy whatever you want to enjoy. You go ahead. Most welcome. Then you will dissolve on your own. With the compassion and love. You see? With the compassion, you can also protect yourself and help other beings or from receiving the harm from the other people. True. I remember a story. The Buddha's life story. One of his previous life, the one person as the feel of tremendous the anger. I yielded at Buddha, insulted Buddha. And tried to provoke Buddha. Buddha listened very well. Let him to express completely. Let him finish his expression. After he finished all the insult, after he finished talking, until then Buddha remained silent, okay? Let him to talk, finish. Then at the end, then Buddha start talking. Buddha says, after he finished, Buddha says, when somebody try to give a gift to another person, but another person refused to accept that gift, that gift now belongs to whom? Buddha says, that gift now belongs to whom? I said, then the person said, of course, now the gift belongs to the giver, because giving did not receive, rejected it. So Buddha says, same thing. You're trying to give me an anger. I refuse it. Who belongs to this anger? So when you the person in and around your life, the first love and compassion start with of course it is love and compassion to all sentient beings, but you have to start with the people in and around your life. If you cannot have love and compassion to people in and around your life, how can you have the universal compassion? That start with the people in and around your life. So that the love and the compassion has to be based on wisdom. Has to be based on wisdom. Mm. Okay. Anyway, so the now more story is on the way. Just let them stop, huh? So that's so ultimate conventional Buddha Chitta, two types of convention. Conventional Buddha Chitta, which is the love and the compassion. Ultimate Buddha Chitta is the wisdom, is the insight into the light of your emptiness. So the convention, the love and compassion born from the wisdom. Conventional bodhicitta has to be born from the ultimate bodhicitta. Meaning love and compassion to all the beings born from the wisdom of knowing that all the beings, the true nature is lovable. That's why I love them. The true nature is beautiful, lovable. That's why I love all the sentient beings. I have all the compassion to all the sentient beings. Why? Because even though the true nature is beautiful, but they always regard themselves as ugly. So they're ignorant about it. Because of that, they're going through tremendous suffering unnecessarily. So compassion comes out. Compassion is born. Compassion is the wishing and act that others free from suffering. Love is the wishing and act bring the joy into their life. These two are the same coin, two faces of the same coin. When you have compassion, you have love. When you have love, you have compassion. When you don't have compassion, you don't have love. When you don't have love, you don't have compassion. These two are the same two faces of the same coin. Let me repeat again. Compassion is the wish and act, free other from suffering. The love is the wish and act, bring joy and the warmth into the life of other people. So the the trend was in brief, the awakening mind should be understood to be two types: the mind that aspire to awaken and the mind that venture to do so. Okay, today I stop. Maybe I stop here. It's already 10:43. I stop here. So one, your homework. Your homework. Now the 8 minutes become 10 minutes meditation. That's I always say. My teaching is not free. You have to pay the price. Price is high. Okay. My teaching is not cheap. Okay. Buy one get one free. No. Buy one get one free. No. Mm. Mm. Buy one, then buy two. That kind of. You buy one, you have to buy two. Mm. So 10 minutes, the first breathing meditation, 2 minutes. Every morning and every evening before you go to bed. In the morning, 10 minutes. In the evening, 10 minutes meditation. The first, the breathing meditation, 2 minutes. Second, the right view, telling yourself that my true nature is love. My true nature is the pure love, joy, wisdom, and power, and light. My true nature is right view. You have to tell yourself loud and clear for 2 minutes. And then the third, you have 2 minutes, meditate, reflect, contemplate the benefit of the mind of Bodhicitta that we explained. The main infinite benefit that I explained. First one, purification. Is to purify all the negativities and obscurations in your life when you have the mind of that the supreme purifier is the Bodhicitta for all the negativities and obstacle. Second, the greatest creator of merit is the mind of Bodhicitta. When you meditate once, 1 instant, 1 second on the mind of Bodhicitta, you collect tremendous merit, immeasurable merit. A third benefit is the gravitational force. It pulls all the good things that you need in your life. It's a gravitational force. When you have the mind of Bodhicitta, awakening mind, then it pulls like a gravitational force. It pulls all the things that you need in your life for your spiritual growth. And then the fourth is it brings the warmth, the joy in your life and people in your round to other people, to the whole universe. It brings the joy, warmth and joy to yourself, to the other people. Like this. I explained 5, but there's the infinite benefit of Bodhicitta that I explained. It is elixir of life. Transform everything in your life. So you meditate on this for 2 minutes. Benefit of mind of Bodhicitta. And then the fourth, 2 minutes meditation on bodhicitta mind. Think, meditate, think and feel deeply on bodhicitta mind. The how. Think and feel deeply. I want to realize my full potential. So then I can guide others to realize their own full potential. I want to be fully awakened. So then I can inspire others to be fully awakened. I want to experience the everlasting inner peace and happiness of nirvana. So then I can help others to be free from all the suffering and bring them to the everlasting peace and happiness. I want to realize my Buddha nature. So then I can guide others to realize their own Buddha nature. So think and feel deeply like this. This is the meditation on bodhicitta. This is how you give rise to bodhicitta. This is how you experience bodhicitta, mind of bodhicitta. So meditate on bodhicitta for 2 seconds, 2 minutes. That's the fourth. The fifth thing that the instruction on ultimate bodhicitta. Instruction on ultimate bodhicitta. Meditate on it 2 times. You have to ask yourself, who am I? You have to ask, who am I? And go and find it. Go and find it. First ask, who am I? When you ask, you get it. Who am I? And try to find it. When you go and find it, then you end up with the light of emptiness. Then you know who you are. When you know who you are, you know all the other sentient beings. You know all the existence. As Buddha said, knower of the one is a knower of all. Okay, these are your homework. Yeah, 10 minutes in the morning and 10 minutes before you go to bed. Meditation. No excuse, huh? No excuse. I have a back pain, I cannot sit straight. It's okay, lie down on your bed, and then you can meditate. Oh, I'm very busy. Okay. Wake up 10 minutes earlier than usual. Wake up 10 minutes earlier, okay? Okay. My teaching today will finish here.
Rinpoche, we have a question.
Okay.
So I guess it's difficult to determine when you do like a kind act. How do you know if you are performing the conventional bodhicitta or you doing it as a ultimate bodhicitta?
Don't determine. Just act from your heart. Just determine. When you actually normally this Bodhisattva practice asks you to meditate 10 minutes, but you have to carry this out in your life. Integrate with everything you do in your life. How to integrate when you meet people. These people, especially the one that very difficult to communicate with. You say this one, same like me. I don't want suffering. One always want the warm, the joyful life. And when you see it, and when you see, you try to remember this. Two things. The nature is pure. Now, first you think, no matter how they look like, on the physical level, on the thought level, on the emotion level, on the act level. But the true nature is pure. You always think like this. Remember, the true nature is beautiful, lovable. So I love that. But they act so aggressive, so violent, so mean, so cruel to me and to the other people. And then you think they don't know themselves. They're ignorant about themselves. They're creating negative karma. They're my object of compassion. Wishing me to free from that negative emotion. He don't want suffering. Same like me. Yeah, like this, you think. You train your mind like this. Any person you meet in your life, you think like this. Two things. First, you see the true nature is pure. It's a light. But they don't understand it. They're creating negative karma. Wish them to be free from suffering, free from that ignorant. Whoever you meet in your life, you train like this, then what happened? Everything is possible. Then when you think like this, every day as much as you can, then it becomes your habit. Then it becomes your habit. Then that, the love and compassion arise spontaneously, effortlessly. It arises. So that is about the training. That training, You need one mindfulness to remind you constantly. Whomever you meet in your life, when you go to work, in the bus, in the train, at the office, at the shopping mall, and you tell yourself, they all the true nature is light. They all do not want suffering, and they want to have joy and peaceful life. You perceive like this. Then your love and compassion grow tremendously. And your bodhicitta grows tremendously. That's how you're practicing. You integrate into your life. Particularly people in and around yourself that you have been dealing with. And actually that comes more next teaching, in my next teaching. Okay.
Thank you, Rinpoche. But we do have one request. Would you please talk a little bit about the accumulation of the 1 million Om Mani Padme Hum mantra? And then
Okay.
secondly, would you also give us oral transmission to for those who are new?
Okay, that's very good. Yes.
Thank you, Rinpoche.
Yeah. So that love and compassion, that's our true nature. The true nature of all the beings. No matter how ignorant they are, no matter how aggressive, how violent, how cruel they look like, but the deep nature is pure. But they don't understand it. In order to let them to understand all the beings, the true nature. One of the very powerful methods is activate the love and the compassion seed that everyone carries within themselves. To activate the most powerful activator is the chanting Om Mani Padme Hum mantra. Om Mani Padme Hum mantra is the Bodhicitta mantra, the mantra of love and compassion, mantra of 6 paramita, practical. Mantra of 6 paramita, the 6 syllable, Om, Ma, Ni, Pe, Me, Hum, 6 syllable. 6 syllable is a 6 Pashaparamita practice. That is out of love and compassion. These 6 paramita purify the 6 sentient beings, 6 realms in the world. 6 rebirth place in samsara. It purifies them. And away through the vibration of 6 paramita. And it awakened the love and the compassion of all the sentient beings in the universe. So that it's very good that you start your new year with a 1 million Om Mani Padme Hum mantra chanting. That is the best way to celebrate your new year for yourself. For yourself, your family, for your ancestor, for all the people in the universe. Best way to celebrate. So we chant the Om Mani Padme Hum mantra. Before New Year. So we can send this to all send to our the loved one, dear one, our family, our ancestor, and all the being in the sixth realm during the New Year. So we chant together 1 million Om Mani Padme Hum. So repeat after me. I give you the oral transmission. So you repeat after me. And you try to chant as much as possible. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Okay, then we chant together. We chant together. When you chant this mantra, you chant with the meditation. How to meditate when you chant? When you chant with the meditation, you get the maximum benefit. Without meditation, you still get benefit, but only 20%. So how you meditate? The best way to meditate when you chant the Om Mani Padme Hum is you feel your love and compassion, your bodhicitta, your pure mind appears in the form of a beautiful Avalokiteshvara, a Buddha of compassion. Guan Yin. Guan Yin. I mean the Guam, when I mean you call Guam. Chinese called Guan Yin. Tibetan called Jealousy. So that you visualize your Buddha nature, your love and compassion manifest as a Guan Yin, Avalokiteshvara, at your heart. So then the Guan Yin, when you chant the mantra, then light of the love and the compassion, bodhicitta, wisdom of radiated, fills up your entire body. And washed away, purified completely all your negativities, obscuration, sickness, and obstacles, all purified. And then light, after that, light exit from the every pore of your body, reach to the whole universe. Reach to your loved one, dear one, your family, your father, the mother, your kids, your husband, your wife, reach to all your ancestors, reach to all the being in the sixth realm, the light reaches. And as soon as light touches them, you feel like this light of the love, compassion, the wisdom the healing, purified all the negativities in the universe and all the beings. And they all realize the everlasting peace and happiness of inner light, nirvana. They all realize the inner light of nirvana. So that is the visualization or the meditation you do when you chant the Om Mani Padme Hum. So we chant together. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Okay.
Thank you so much, Rinpoche.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Rinpoche.
Rinpoche.
Okay,
Thank you,
thank you.
Rinpoche.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Rinpoche. Bye-bye. See you.
Yes.
Thank
Bye.
you.
The boys inside making. Bye bye, Rinpoche.
Thanks everyone for joining us and we'll see you next week. Dạ, xin cảm ơn tất cả mọi người đã tham gia lớp hôm nay và xin hẹn vào tuần tới. Dạ, xin cảm ơn. If you would like to join, you can also scan the QR code on the flyer to join the app to record your chanting. Dạ, mọi người có thể rà vào cái QR code ở dưới bên trái của flyer đó để có thể tham gia cùng tụng chờ chú Mani. Dạ, xin cảm ơn ạ.